presented has a lot to do with that. I think it's supposed to.
And I love that. I know people have like opinions about that, but I fucking loved it because then I felt smart for understanding it. I'm like, oh, I see what they're doing. This is cool.
Like, have you seen the new one?
Tenet?
Yes.
Yes, I bought it.
What'd you think?
I think I watched it 3 times so far. I like it. I didn't really care for Washington's character as much. Who really won me over is Robert Pattinson. Like, even more so, I'm like, okay, I can totally see him as Batman now, or a Batman type, because he seemed charming in that film.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel the reason I didn't care for Washington's part in it, because he was still learning who he was in this whole world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he was figuring out who he was. So, like, in the sequel, I'd probably like his character. Doubt there'd be a sequel. But if that story would to go on, I would see me liking his character more as he's more involved in that world. Where Robert Pattinson has already been in that world for a while and he's done a bunch of shit, you know? So that would be my only thing. And because of that, it was kind of predictable. In the sense, like, then I saw this girl jump off his yacht. I'm like, oh, she's a fucking girl. It's just like little things like that were predictable. Not the whole story, obviously. Just little things that they could probably not have cut out, not have said, or anything like that. Just let us see it happen, play out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell us she saw a girl. Have us see it. Because when you tell us something in a movie, that's always foreshadowing. I always think, oh, that's coming back. Doesn't matter if he says, oh, I wiped my ass the other day. I'm like, there's going to be a wipe my ass joke later. Like, it's just something, it's just, to me, that's how I feel with it. Maybe I just see too many fucking movies, too much TV where I know the pattern and other people don't see it, than the average moviegoer. But little things like that kind of bother me because I normally don't see that with Nolan.
Mm-hmm. Also,
visually,
go ahead.
Yeah, also. Oh, visually though, that last scene, I could rewatch that over and over again. The last battle, like that was fucking, the pincer move was fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like early on, again, predictable wise, I knew Robert Pattinson saw him. I had an idea, like it's either him or Washington who he saw in that coming back through that time vault. So things like that, I think it's a very hard movie to write. I could only imagine how to explain shit like that. But little things like that, I think they could have tweaked better or cut, and we would have fine. If we just see him run off and not see him like pull the mask and run away,
mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, so something happened over there. We'll find out later. But the mask pulling away is like, oh, he knows the person. It's fucking McFly. He can't touch McFly. You know, whatever. Some time travel bullshit.
You should write a letter to Nolan and tell him to focus more on his sound mixes, because that was a pretty bad sound mix for that film, in my opinion.
Really? I don't notice that. See how I notice other things? That's where you come in. You notice that.
I just feel like
notice that at all.
Like compared to the action, and then when you get to the dialogue, seeing it at the drive-in or in the theater. If you did, I'm sure you guys didn't go, but if you did go, it was just like you can't hear what they're talking about, which makes the movie so much more confusing than it already is. You know what I mean? So it was exciting to check it out with subtitles, but I don't know, man. Just the sound mixing.
A lot of movies, the music, the effects are a lot louder than dialogue, and it really pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like they should definitely change that. I don't know why they do that, but yeah. No, if I watch it again, I'd probably hear it now or not hear it.
I ruined it for you.
No, I mean, she thinks I'm deaf anyway, but I put everything on blast. I'm like, no, I want to hear it. I want to hear what they're saying. I don't like subtitles because it takes me away from the film.
Ooh, really? Interesting.
In an English film, it does. If I watch a foreign film, I have to, and I think I adapt a little bit better than I do watching a movie in English. I'm like, why am I fucking focusing on the words when they're right there speaking it and I can understand it? I don't understand how my brain does that. So, and then when I watch, like, say, Narcos and they're speaking Spanish, which my Spanish knowledge is like very, very slim. There's words I pick up. But what's really cool is, like, for me, it's like I could hear, if I'm reading in English, I could hear their voice in English speaking.
Yeah.
Instead, yeah, I don't know. I think that's just neat how the brain works that way. But yeah, if it's an English movie or my language, whatever, I can't watch subtitles.
Interesting.
Bugs the fuck out of me.
For me, it's the opposite. I love like seeing because it's like reading the script as you're watching the film live or whatever for me. Because like if I don't have the subtitles, I feel like I'm missing certain things. But it really depends on the movie. You know what I mean? At least for me.
Yeah. No. I mean, if you want to read a book, read a book. You could download a script. You can learn more screen action and stuff like that. But no, I know a lot of people now. Like, you're just another one to list, really, who like reading subtitles, who like being able to focus on what they're saying. I mean, I think you're right. I think that has a lot to do with the sound mixing. If the sound mixing was done correctly, that wouldn't be an issue at all. But I like Tenet.
Okay.
Is it John David Washington, right?
Yes.
I like him. I don't like him in Ballers.
Oh, you don't?
No. But I do like the fact that he could do that range.
Yeah.
So what I really like judge an actor on is if you're good enough as a character and I hate you because of that character.
Okay.
So like Joaquin Phoenix, I fucking hate him for the longest time because of the Empire. He was the Empire in Rome, you know, for Gladiator. Fucking hated that fool. And then he was Merle, and I'm like, dude, fucking swing away, man. I love you. Like, it was just shit like that. Who else did it? Laura Linney, I can't fucking stand because of the Truman Show when she crossed her fucking fingers when they got married. She's like, I just can't fucking stand her, but she's so good at what she does. Like, I hate her characters. Like, so I'm not like hating her. I just like, oh, I hate her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like, if you can make someone hate you, you're a great actor. But hate you for the character, not hate you for like, oh, he looks at the camera, you know, something like that. Like, she's such a good actress that I hate her. Like Mark Wahlberg, I don't hate him as anything. He's not that great of an actor. I watch his shit. He's funny sometimes. Sometimes he's funny when he's not supposed to be. But I don't hate him because he's not that good. Even in Fear, when you have like the craziest characters.
Oh, come on.
I didn't hate him. Yeah. He killed the fucking hot dog and put the head through the thing, man. Come on. He's just as good as Roxy. Yeah, call back.
Oh, man. No, I like Fear. We did an episode on Fear. It's a good movie.
Fear's good. That roller coaster ride had me sweating.
Oh my god.
Every time, like, him hitting his chest, too. Just getting the bruises. Like, ooh. This guy's fucking trippy. I'm surprised I could recall that movie, so I haven't seen that thing in forever.
I showed James that, and I think he loved it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bought
it.
Remember, I found it at, randomly found it at 7-Eleven. How they have, like, Blu-rays for, like, sale.
Yeah.
It was $2.99, brand new, on Blu-ray. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy this, of course.
And you never see that Blu-ray. You have to, like, special order it, so I have no idea how they got there. It's crazy.
It's a fun movie to watch. I'm just knocking on him on that. That's all. His best movie was Boogie Nights.
Rockstar. Rockstar's pretty good.
You know, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, see, then you can't judge a person's work.
I saw Almost Famous instead, which is a better movie than Rockstar. I can tell you that. I'll put money on that, but I haven't seen Rockstar. Because isn't Rockstar? Doesn't he just become like a nude lead singer?
Yes. No, but I mean, as far as, because you're knocking on him because he doesn't do anything that's out of his range. He doesn't really challenge himself, and I would agree with that. But Rockstar, he does something different from the norm, and it's a pretty good movie. That's all I'm saying.
I think he did that in Boogie Nights too, though.
Yeah, but he's still he does some fun. He does some funny shit in there.
Yeah, my favorite thing about Boogie Nights is it's a B movie with an A-list cast.
Yeah.
But that's what makes the movie so good. You know what I mean? It's like they're playing it up, but in such a good way.
He's like, I can't shoot you in this state. What state?
Yeah.
The state of California? The way he's...
Oh, that's another thing. John C. Reilly has been in fucking everything.
And he doesn't get any credit for his serious stuff. It's weird.
No, there was this movie called River Wild with
I know.
Kevin Bacon and Meryl Streep, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm watching it on HBO. Fucking John C. Reilly is in everything. And like, how does this guy get like all these jobs? He must be really good. I mean, he is really good. But like, let's face it, he's not your typical A-list actor looks.
Oh no.
But he's in these roles. Like, I would never watch him as a porn star. And yet he's like a porn star.
Well, he is the secondary guy, and they kind of treat him. They treat him like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's no Philip Seymour Hoffman of the group, but he's. Yeah.
James, have you seen Boogie Nights, James?
Boogie Nights? No, I've seen. No, I haven't. I think I started watching it one time and it was on TV. I forget. It was like on.
It was on Showtime at one point.
Yeah, Showtime. I think.
I think it's on Prime right now. Actually,
is it? Okay. I'll probably watch it since I got some
Apple
free time
TV?
on my hands.
Do you have Apple TV?
Yeah, I do have Apple TV.
They offer CBS All Access with no commercials and Showtime for $10 a month under the channels.
Oh, really? Okay.
So you get both for $10, which is or you just get one for 10. You know? They'll give you both for 10. It's a good deal. But yeah, watch that. Make sure your kids aren't around. Because it really is like a porn movie.
Yeah, it's I knew what it was about, and I think that's why I didn't like really start it.
Yeah.
I think Jordan was in the living room with me. So
yeah, Natalie and I watched it, and she's like, "Holy shit, this is really good." I'm like, "I'm telling you, it doesn't seem like it would be, but it's fantastic." William H. Macy, Burt Reynolds, like he brought Burt Reynolds' career back. Like he had to research it after this. It's just
even though he was like super hard to work with and hated the movie when he first saw it, I think he was just but he fucking won. He won an Oscar for that.
Yeah, my favorite story is Leonardo DiCaprio turned that role down. Do you know that?
Yeah, he was supposed to be Dirk Diggler, right? Or he would have been.
He came out and said he kind of regrets turning that one down.
Because he was like, who the fuck is Paul Thomas Anderson? I don't know. This guy's a fucking nobody.
First-time director. Well, you can't judge him on that one because for that topic of a movie, porn, that could go one of two ways, and most likely the other.
Right.
So but like watching it, I go, I don't think Leo could have been as dorky as Mark was.
Yeah.
I think Leo would have played him a little bit differently. Still good, but not as like, what state? California? That wouldn't be believable for Leo. As when Mark reads it, I'm like, oh yeah, you really think they can't shoot in California?
Oh man.
And the next thing you know, he's going to ask, no one cares about the bees? Fucking Mark Wahlberg. You know he apologized to the Pope for making that movie?
Yeah, he was like, I hope I can go to heaven or something. Or like, that was his one regret, was like, I wish I didn't do Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, fuck off.
Well, that's the one movie Jesus likes that you did.
It's like, how about you regret your rap sheet, boy? How about that?
Oh, wow. Harsh.
I'm just saying, there's a lot more that he's done in his fucking life than make Boogie Nights. Like, Boogie Nights is...
You're on a roll, man. You're on a roll. The Wahlburgers
there goes our endorsements from Wahlburgers.
Yeah. The Lee family's going to come after you. Jeez. Christopher Nolan is going to come after you for the sound mixing. God damn. I thought I'd make enemies on this thing.
Yeah.
Alison Brie's going to come after me. I'm just going to lock her in a room, get her another Oscar. That's all.
Plot twist. I've turned into the heel of the show. Oh man.
See, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.